What's up, motherfuckers?
What's up?
This video already got demonetized.
How'd you break the one rule for the first
For
40 seconds?
Like you wait 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Not even, man. Isn't it like 40 seconds or something?
I think it's like
15 seconds.
Yeah, I think it's you have to go the first minute without swearing, and then you're pretty much fine for the rest of the video.
So I gotta know that then, because I just don't.
Yeah, but you should be more careful. You already got copyright strike.
Yeah, the fucking fuck you, Warner Brothers.
Man,
Granted, here's the thing. I'm
again,
kind of mad that it was a
demonetized.
strike instead of hey, because my thing is, I was talking about a leak, so I think it's fine that they were hey, take this video down. They had a thumbnail with they had a problem with my thumbnail. What the hell are we doing? Why?
Yeah, just say take the thumbnail down.
Yeah, just change the thumbnail. I would have done it. I could, if you said just remove the video, I would have done it. But I mean, hey.
Hey,
love
John
Warner.
Cena. John Cena, you can't see him.
Yeah.
It's
Oh.
John Cena.
Not a bad
It gets confusing with this being titled Final Chapter. Yeah. So
every franchise has to do it, right?
yeah, at some point, and then they revive the next fucking year.
Right? Because they made too much money. Just here's the thing: future filmmakers out there, never title a movie the final one, because it probably won't be. If we're being honest here.
Yeah. Anyways,
Because I'm trying to think, what's a franchise that was final and they actually stuck with it? Is there any?
I mean, Freddy's Dead, kind of.
I mean,
No, but
because
they
that
made
was
Wes
the
Craven's New
end of that.
Nightmare.
Because I was well, yeah, but New Nightmare was
That's like a
its own
complete
thing.
spin-off. Yeah, it's like a one-off kind of thing.
Yeah, because it's in the
real.
real world with Demon Freddy, where it's not really part of the franchise. It's its own separate.
Yeah, it's
branch.
because that was the end of that kind of
Continuity.
not timeline, I guess you could say.
Continuity, yeah.
Yeah, continuity of the Freddy films. So
Resident Evil did, yeah, that's right. Anyways, what is up, everyone?
Oh,
Welcome back
that one
to
did
the
stick with
channel. Yeah, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be doing another watch along for the Friday the 13th movies, and arguably one of the better Friday the 13th movies. We have Friday the 13th, the final chapter. Part 4. Not really the final chapter, but yeah.
It's
So
just
Because
12
then a year
movies.
later we get stuck
Yeah.
with this.
Yeah, 12 movies, and this is the 4th one, so clearly
Yeah.
not the actual final chapter. But this, I don't remember my score for this movie. I just remember that this was one I didn't hate.
Yeah, 2 years ago, I did a binge of all the films for the first time, and so many of them blend together that I have zero fucking. I know I watched this one, I just don't fucking remember.
Well, the first 4 are the same movie.
Yeah.
yeah. This is the one that I actually, out of the first 4 that I can actually branch off as its own movie, because I just remember Corey Feldman and that he fucking, spoiler alert if you haven't seen it because it's fucking 40 years old, but splits Jason's head in half or whatever. That was fucking
Yeah, those are the
When he hits
two
him
things
across-
I
he hits him
remember
across the eye,
happening.
and then he falls
Yeah.
down and then takes
Okay.
a split.
So I gave this one 2 stars out of 5. I'm interested to know if that'll change.
Damn.
This is in 5th place of the 10 I've seen. So yeah, it's not one I really hate. I'm just honestly really excited to get to part 6 because I love that movie. So I'm ready for that.
You're talking about the best one right here.
Yeah, I'd say best of the
he's-
franchise. For
he's a Luke channel exclusive. Remember that. No, I'm not
I'd say
forgetting.
Jason Lives, because I was I think I already watched one of them that night, and I was like, ugh, so defeated. These are boring. And then I watched part 6, and I was back up, and then I watched part 7, and I was like, what the fuck am I doing? Because I don't like part 7. I only like I think 2 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leave him out of this. Leave him out.
3 of them kind of. Because 2 I gave. Yeah. Because I don't mind Freddy versus Jason. I think it's fine. It's fucking awesome to watch. It's so badass, but it's not a very. It ain't very good.
I fucking love it because it's just new metal, and I like
yeah,
it.
it's
So-
like a $1 million like kind of like wrestling match between. God damn it! It's like
Love you, bro.
it's like $1 million like wrestling match between two horror titans. So who wouldn't love that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's just so
Yeah.
much fun. It's a fun.
I
movie.
mean,
never represent.
he freaking shoves Freddy through a window and then whoop.
Also,
Yeah.
probably the best part of that movie, probably my favorite shot of the movie, is when like Freddy. It's like I can't remember. I don't think the lake was on fire, but it's when like Freddy jumps out of the water. He's so high in the air, going towards. I think it was Jason during that scene. I kind of. I want to try and find it because I loved that. I was watching the movie and I was like, "Holy shit, that's cool."
Yeah. But it's from the same guy who did Bride of Chucky, so I.
Oh,
Yeah.
masterful director.
Bride of Chucky. That movie's so
Yeah.
fun.
They're both such like fucking metal ass movies. I love
Wait,
them.
hold on. Wait. Where's the?
I love those two movies.
Nobody move.
Mhm.
They freaking pull out a gun on them. Watch that. Boosh.
Yep.
That
Anywho,
works too.
you all got your copies synced up?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
I have it where it's mine. So mine has like the the HBO feature presentation bullshit.
Yeah,
Mhm.
start yours
Paused it
4
right
seconds
before-
in.
Yeah, I paused it right before the Paramount logo comes in,
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's where I
so
have
that
it.
we should be good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, if y'all don't know how a watch along works, basically just grab your copy, put it into your player, pull it up on a streaming service, whatever you want to do, and queue it up to 000. When we say play, just play the movie along with us. And
If you're here, you
But-
probably know how watch alongs work.
I mean, I'm not the one who
Some
usually
people.
does them, so yeah.
That's true. I don't even know if I was here for our topic. Was I here for part 3? I don't think so.
No, it was just me, Luke, and Toby, I believe.
Gotcha. Okay, so yeah, I mean, part 2 went up a little bit for me in the rankings at least. So
Mhm.
this will be interesting.
Yeah. I don't know, just like watching these movies with friends always helps for me at least.
Because
So
I was watching them alone in the dark at night, so that might not help me fully.
No.
It's funny though, because I
Yeah.
watched so many of them this year already, and now I'm like revisiting them in the same year, so that's fun. I
Mhm.
mean, granted, it's like 2 different experiences, and so I don't mind.
Yep. So anyways, boys, are you ready to get this thing started?
Yes.
Hell
Get the
yeah.
party started.
All right. Let me just pull up the stopwatch. Still hearing a lot of echo. I don't know whose it is, but
Should we all like speak at one time? Let's see if that's.
Ready?
I don't
Three,
la 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 la
two.
la la la.
3, 2, 1. Buh.
I don't think speaking. No, I mean, speak at one time, as in we each individually speak.
That's what I was
Try
trying
and
to do.
find
That's what I was trying to do. Like count it down, then we got all at the same time.
No, like we each individually go.
Yeah.
All right.
To see if to see who's causing echo. I don't have any echo on my end. So.
I don't have any either, so.
Me neither.
I just heard it a little bit that time. I don't know.
I think, or I don't know. You could be hearing voices, which
I mean,
That's
I
enough
am psychotically or mentally insane. But why can't I talk? Mentally insane.
You're utterly insane.
Mentally. Okay, give me just 1 second. I'm gonna change my Wi-Fi router. Maybe. There we go.
I mean, while we're taking this time, what's everybody's like favorite Jason mask in the franchise?
Okay.
I'd
Stop
say
watch
honestly part
again.
7.
Part 7. That's a nice one. Yeah.
For what?
Jason,
mask.
favorite Jason mask.
Oh, but yeah, part 7's got a pretty good one.
I like the simplicity. I like the kind of classic look. I just like the whole look of Jason in Manhattan, even though the movie's like just unbearable. I think the look of Jason's cool, so I'll probably just go with that one.
I think I'd go part 7 as well. I love how like the exposed bone too, and seeing some of like the jaw that goes along with the cracked mask.
Yeah.
I think it all works. I think I'd say part 7 as well.
Yeah. Let me change that. There we go. Okay.
Jason in a better movie, but you know.
Yeah. Anyways, let's get on with this. Anyone want to volunteer your countdown? Okay.
You know it. All right. All right, gents. 3, 2, 1, go.
Sounds like wind blowing into someone's mic now.
Yeah, I hear it too.
What are we hearing?
Wind. Sounds like someone's outside.
Oh wait, I hear that too. Hold on. It's faint.
I think it's Luke's fan actually.
Yes,
You're
it
all good
is.
though. Yeah, you're all good.
Oh, if you have a fan, that'd be it. I mean, it's faint. It's barely there. Like I had to try and hear it. So
Yeah.
I mean, I guess, but like, don't blame me for that one.
All right, we're doing a little Arnold Palmer here. Blackberry, pure leaf tea, and some Minute Maid pink lemonade.
I must say, I think these movies are kind of fun, but like if you watch them very close together, these like recaps are
blend together.
so irritating.
They blend together really easily. Yeah.
Yeah. But speaking of which, I'm also doing 50-50. Sprite
Nice.
and a Celsius water.
Nice.
What's your favorite Celsius, Luke?
This one.
Interesting. I think that one's my least favorite. I like the tropical one. I think it's called.
The peach one is also pretty close for me too. I love the peach one.
The peach one's not bad, and I'm very hit or miss with like peach flavored stuff. So
Me too.
Like,
I like
Celsius,
that
is that like Celsius the energy drink or Celsius just like sparkling water?
energy.
It's sparkling water.
Oh, that one's sparkling water. Okay. That's actually
Why the
really
fuck-
good.
Because I think Mike, I think you should know about this one. I can't drink energy drinks. Like,
Oh yeah, that's right.
especially
Yeah.
for my health. Like I can't do that.
Yeah.
I just choose not to. Like the most well, actually, I don't think I've drinking because like I don't fuck with Monster or anything like that either. I don't drink that.
See, the funny
I
thing is
used
about
to, but,
Monster.
like-
The funny thing is about like Monster and Red Bull. I always get sleepy after I drink them. Like G Fuel though, I'm usually like set
Yeah.
after I drink a bottle of that.
I mean, I used to drink Monster, but that actually caused me anxiety. Believe it or not.
Oh jeez. Don't ever smoke weed then.
I don't plan to.
Yeah. This would just be extra fucking paranoid.
Mike, I love that
I
was
don't-
your
dude,
first
I don't
thought
even plan to
was
smoke-
don't smoke weed then.
pot. Like,
Why the
Yeah.
fuck
Wait,
is the
to
first
kinda play to
4
that
minutes of this
joke.
movie? Holy
It's
shit.
just
Mike,
a
you
recap
remember
of the
this
first
joke
two.
from Jeff Dunham? Like, come on, you gotta at least smoke weed. No, I don't smoke pot. Never. No. Never.
The title
smoked
card
pot.
goes hard,
Never
though.
done drugs.
No, you had to have done some drug if you thought of me.
And I remember this part though. Like, what is wrong with you? Too much Starbucks. Coffee.
Coffee. Mm-hmm.
Best
That's
part
the
of these
second
movies is
best-
the boring
yeah.
ass title card.
Well,
Or the
that was
boring
like
ass
the
credits.
second. The second best title card of like the.
Yeah, no,
That
the
is
title
the
card is
best, right?
great. I love
Yeah.
the title card. I don't
Yeah.
love these. These are so boring. And
The
the
title
music's good for 'em,
sequence.
so
The
they
title
could do cool
sequences
things.
suck ass.
Hi Eddie. Yes, I took a shit today. Thanks for asking.
More than what?
he went up with that yesterday since Mike announced that he had to go
I
take a dump while we were watching Alien Resurrection.
Yeah. Well, it's more entertaining than watching that movie.
Yeah, I saw that you
Do
were doing
that.
a watch along last night for that movie, and I was like, I am not watching that again. So I just
We were laughing. I was laughing my ass off.
because that movie's terrible.
I was laughing my ass off, but I was also extremely bored because Luke wasn't laughing too.
I mean,
Well,
I
because
couldn't
that's
even
almost
imagine
painful for me to sit through.
Yeah.
because
yeah.
it was just me right here with the movie just sitting back like this for like fucking 2 hours or fucking 5.5 hours is what the movie felt like.
I just haven't seen any Alien movie besides the first two, and I'm just not bothering.
Yeah.
They don't. They just. I will say this. I was like, oh my god. After 3 and 4, I was so defeated. And then AVP kind of kicked it back up because I actually was interested in watching that movie, and I wasn't like bored out of my mind for the last hour of the movie. which in an almost 2-hour movie, that's not a terrible ratio, I should say.
Mm-hmm. I definitely recommend checking out Prometheus and Covenant, though.
Those are the
At
only,
least Covenant.
besides Romulus, I plan to check out those just because of Fassbender.
Mm-hmm.
When we're doing those in August to build up for Romulus.
Are we not doing one this upcoming Sunday? Oh yeah, we're doing
Next
AVP.
Tuesday.
That's right.
We're doing AVP next Tuesday.
Gotcha. Yeah.
It's so funny to me how like if I did my if I had the reviews like scheduled a week or two before or after when I did start them, it would like sync up with these watch-alongs. But because they don't, I'm like a week or two ahead of the Alien watch-alongs.
Yeah, but you're also doing what you're doing, AVP 2 and Luke skipping
because
it.
I started a week before your guys, or like a 2. It would be technically 2 weeks, is because I am doing AVPR compared to how you guys aren't. So.
Well, we're not doing Aliens versus Predator Requiem for a good reason.
Because you don't like it?
Not even that. We're just going to be saying you can't see shit throughout the entire movie.
Yeah.
Just turn up your brightness.
Yeah, that's
on your TV.
It's still not going to help.
Yeah, it doesn't actually fucking help because it's so fucking dark.
It's not going to
you
help.
cannot
The
see
lighting is
anything.
way too dark.
I went through and tested it off of my phone, and the brightness slider worked for me. So I think it's a skill issue, personally.
TV brightness and phone brightness
Bitch,
are
get the fuck
completely
outta
different
here.
things.
I'm probably just going to watch it on my my monitor, because then I can like kind of
sneezed everywhere.
control it a little bit. Okay, I will say I am glad that AVPR is not like almost 2 hours like the last one was. It's only 1 hour and 34 minutes, which depending on how bad the movie is,
Well,
that
isn't
feel longer.
AVP is only like 100 minutes?
Yeah.
AVP is 1 hour and like 50 minutes, I think.
Oh, that might be
No,
the
it's not
unrated
41.
cut. I think that's the unrated cut.
Is there an
Yeah, because
whatever one is
online,
on?
it's only the theatrical cut for AVP.
Yeah, the whatever one's on Disney Plus then, because that's or Hulu, because that's the one I watched AVP on.
Let me just double check.
Yeah, I don't know. It was 1:50 for me. I could be wrong, but
Yeah, because the theatrical cut is only
It's 1 hour 41 for the theatrical cut.
141. Yeah.
oh wait, no, wait, what the fuck am I on?
Yeah,
Yeah, it is
hour 40.
1:41. What the fuck? Why did I think it was 1 hour and 50 minutes? What the fuck?
Gavin, where did you get that from?
I'm actually so confused now. Oh, because Google
Gavin,
says 1 hour and 49 minutes. That's why.
Last night when I was watching.
Mike, you never hit the timer. I just realized.
Oh, I didn't. Fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you
did
take it off the
Google
screen.
for Alien vs Predator. It says 1 hour and 49 minutes on Google. So.
Oh,
That's weird because on the
Well,
on
because
my
Google always
Blu-ray
likes
it says
to
it's
fuck up.
101 minutes. So
Google
Yeah,
always
fucking
loves
know.
to fuck up the runtimes. They don't use like IMDb or anything. So
IMDb or hell, even Letterboxd has the correct runtime.
Yeah, I was gonna say when you're talking like the first hour of it's really boring, and then the second hour is really really fun. I was like, it's not even 2 hours.
Yeah. So
That's what I
okay.
was
Yeah.
about to say.
Fuck, dude. I recorded my review and I talked about that. Shit. Well, I guess it. Fuck me.
Just like go back and edit it where it's like hour 40. 40
I know.
minutes.
I mean, I think I did say like the last like 50 minutes. I think I did specify 50 minutes in the review. I'll have to go back and check it because that would be the case. Because I thought the last 50 minutes were pretty fun when it wasn't focused on like the boring ass human characters.
Yeah.
But when there's just giant ass predator fighting like heaps of xenomorphs, I was entertained.
Yeah. I ended up getting some pretty good shit today from both in stores and on Amazon from Prime Day.
Bro, dude, Prime Day. Fuck me. I hurt my money so much. I bought like so much shit. Half of it's not even here yet. So I don't know, but
Also,
Prime
Oh,
Video.
did you get more than
Prime
just
Days.
the The Batman anthology and then Scott Pilgrim, or
I bought that, and then I also bought the 4K steelbook for Scream 6.
oh, nice.
Oh, here's what I
don't
got.
know if that was
so,
on Prime Day sale. Actually, I know I bought it the same day. So
Yeah, I was fortunate. It was on sale because I wanted to get it when it came out. I got like the special Spider-Verse 2-pack thingy,
Nice.
what
and
the
it's
fuck?
fucking dope.
dude, you okay?
I just started choking on Mountain Dew.
Oh,
That's not the way to go
We
out.
caught COVID from Luke.
All right, but
That's
I'll
an
show what I
eerie
got. So I got the
Yeah.
Nightmare on Elm Street movies. The first
I
7.
do plan to buy that. I think it's at my Walmart actually.
Let me go grab my shit while you.
I think I got that
discuss
for I think I got that for 20 on Amazon.
Oh shit, nice. Yeah, I think it's like 25 for Walmart. I mean, so or by the
Not a
Walmart.
bad
I don't
deal.
have
I mean,
the movie.
25 is
so.
not a bad deal. Like
Yeah,
for all
I
those
for like
movies.
what is it? 8 movies? Is it
7 movies.
7 movies? That's not a bad price. And on Blu-ray.
Then
So.
Yeah, Schindler's List on 4K.
Nice.
One of the great. I still will profess it's one of the best films ever made, but not the most rewatchable film because since it takes place during the Holocaust.
Ooh, fun times.
That's what she said.
Jesus.
And then Blade Runner: The Final Cut on 4K.
Oh, nice. I bought that. I have that on Blu-ray.
I had I have 2049 up here, so when I saw this was on sale, I was like, "Yep, gotta get it."
It was on sale for like $10 or something like that. Not even.
I think it was like for $12. I think I could be
gotcha.
wrong.
I mean, granted, the deals they had, like this year especially, were
I
mental.
was gonna go. I was thinking I was gonna go ham. Like I was gonna buy like The Fugitive, like or other movies like that. Beetlejuice. Like
yeah. I mean,
I think I was
past
gonna buy all
years
that
were pretty
shit.
terrible. I'd say for like Prime Day for movies. I think this year they like stepped it up though. But also it could be that now especially I am much more ham on collecting movies. I actually will grab
Yeah.
mine too.
and then of course Bad Boys 1 and 2.
Bad boys, bad boys.
What you gonna do?
Wait, so it
Gonna
was,
do when they come
what did I
for
miss? It
you?
was Blade Runner, and then what was the other one?
Schindler's List.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And then here's I'm gonna show you guys the little sets right here for the Bad Boys movies.
I really like that set actually.
There's Bad Boys, and then Bad Boys 2.
Bad boys, bad boys.
Kit, I am still impatiently waiting on my steelbook for Ride or Die.
When is it supposed to come out again? It's like August, right?
I think so, but I mean I already pre-ordered it, so
Right.
What's
okay.
that? What's the question? Sorry.
The Ride or Die Steelbook. When's that supposed to drop?
I think August. August
Okay.
or
I'm
September.
hoping so though, because I mean that way I can finally complete the Bad Boys collection. I mean, I
Yeah.
love these movies.
You know, that actually like dropped down in price to like 27 or something like that, and I was like really
no, I
tempted
think this
to
was
order it.
$22 actually when I got it.
No, I'm talking Ride or Die Steelbook, not that.
Oh
Well,
yeah,
'cause
but
here's what I've
yeah,
seen.
sure.
I've seen
No, no, no,
Amazon
no,
and
yeah.
Walmart. They like upcharge a lot of their stuff to like $40-$50, and then they actually drop it to the correct price.
Right, because they don't charge your bank account when you
Right.
order it. It's
like
when
as
they
soon as you
ship it.
pre-order it,
So-
like they wait until it comes out, and then like when it's coming out, and then they'll ship it to you with the correct price.
Right.
Yeah, so it's
Which is
yeah,
what I
they
did
don't-
with
they don't-
I did the same thing with the Bike Riders, since
Mhm.
since it's getting a 4K, and I know the 4K is not even going to be available in stores, and I want to see it
Yeah.
in 4K, so why the
Yeah.
hell not?
All right, so Gavin, you want to show your stuff real quick?
Yeah, I got some quick stuff. So
right.
yeah, I got Batman on 4K.
Hell yeah!
Batman Returns on 4K. Weird fucking
I'll draw my
movie.
French
I didn't
flipper
finish it
trick.
because I didn't have time. Weird fucking movie.
Yeah.
Batman Forever. This movie's so fucking weird. And then I haven't seen
Freaking
it, but
Jim Carrey,
Batman
dude.
and Robin. And I do want to just show this off real quickly because I found it at the mall I go to for movies. I got the sweet collector's edition of It
Fuck
Follows.
yeah! That is so
Nice.
And
good.
also, I will say, because the 4K doesn't technically come to the States till next year, this is a European release, or I think it might be Australian
I think
release.
it's no, I think it's British release.
No,
Second
I think
flight?
I want to say that it's Australian, but it has the 4K of the movie on it, and those aren't region locked, so I can actually I have the 4K for the movie now, so I'm gonna watch that with this. But it's such a clean release, so yeah.
Yeah, I thought Second Sight was a UK sort of thing.
I don't know.
but-
I can look real quick because I
Yeah.
think it says Second Sight Films is the distributor. I'll look.
Second Sight. Second Sight releases a lot of.
Oh yeah,
good
also
shit.
I almost forgot to show what I got these from Goodwill yesterday.
Nice.
National Treasure 1 and 2.
Sweet.
Some of my favorite childhood movies. And yeah, Nicolas Cage tries to steal the Declaration of Independence. Cinema. Pure cinema.
It's amazing.
And yet, and I will admit, yes, they are Indiana Jones knockoffs. They are. For sure. They are. I mean, hell, even Alex Thomas will admit it. Like they are Indiana Jones knockoffs.
Yeah, mine says I think it's it says I don't know. I'm seeing AU and UK online, so I fucking know. Could be released in both territories. I don't know.
I know, because I know. Is it Umbrella does Australia? Is in Australia?
Umbrella is Australian, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I will say I've been looking at their website.
Wasn't Umbrella doing one for Late Night with the Devil?
Oh, it still are, yeah. They have a deluxe edition. I think they're just on the standard Blu-ray. But we all are. We're in the States are though getting a steelbook for the movie, so.
Which I
will say
pre-ordered.
though,
So
I gotta stop looking at like, Umbrella Entertainment and the Shout Factory, websites because I'm gonna go broke. Because there's so many releases coming up, and I just can't.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'm already broke. Like,
I know. I'm getting there, man. I gotta fucking calm down.
But then I still work a full-time job, and I still get paid to buy more movies. Like,
Do you get paid to buy more movies or paid to live?
well, mainly my excuse is like to buy more movies. To be completely honest with you, like.
I have to ask: did Forever come out before Batman and Robin?
Yeah.
Okay. I can't remember. I remember, of course, Batman and Batman Returns. Those two I always mix up, so I needed that check. I will say.
All I want to say about Batman and Robin is, nice to meet you. My name is.
I will say, one thing I'm kind of like. I kind of wish they kept Tim Burton on there because he clearly had an eye on how to do Batman. Apart from the murder, I don't like the fact that Batman's just like a cold killer. Especially and Returns, but I hate that the title for his third one was going to be Batman Continues.
Yeah,
that's such a bad name.
That's kind of hilarious, taken out of context.
Kind of sounds like it would be like a comic book name, but yeah, I will say I like the tone of those movies. I just hate that Batman's a cold killer. That's one thing I don't like about the character in any interpretation. I just don't like that he just murders people. Doesn't he set someone on fire in Returns?
Yeah.
With like Yeah, I don't like that. Ain't no reason for Batman to be doing that.
Teacher, my French, but
like,
trick.
I mean, I guess that's like, yeah, but he doesn't like in those interpretations. He doesn't really like have a moral code that's set.
Yeah, exactly. So
yeah, he doesn't have the moral code, but I still think like that's such a core part of Batman. But like when the Tim Burton movies came out, no one really gave a fuck about respecting the source material that much.
And it's not as bad as Batman being a killer can get. Because like I mean, like we look at I know it's not like the true Batman, but like Flashpoint Paradox when he has like guns, that Batman. But it's also his father, so like
I like Gunslinger Batman. I don't care what anyone
I like
says.
the suit a lot. I like that version of Batman, even though he is a killer, because it's not like it's not the Bruce Wayne one.
I like Thomas Wayne Batman. I'm fine with him killing. I don't like Bruce Wayne Batman killing, regardless of the time period it takes place on.
I didn't finish the Ultimate Edition, but I was laughing my ass off at the fact that Batman, who has the moral code, was maiming criminals and crushing them with his car. I was laughing at the movie so much. So I was like kind of entertained, and then when they cut back to like Lois or something, I was just like, what the fuck? Because Batman, I will say, Ben Affleck, I kind of wish he got his Batman movie. I'm glad we got the Robert Pattinson one, but I want to have mine to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was watching Marvel did the premiere the red carpet live stream for Deadpool today, and I was watching it, and someone was just spamming in the comments, "Restore the Snyderverse." Like this is the wrong chat to be doing that, and they have no poll over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, my take on like the whole Snyder situation is I like Justice League, Zack Snyder's Justice League. Correction, I don't like the theatrical cut, but I like Zack Snyder's Justice League. It would have been cool to see his part 2 and part 3. Yeah, I think it would have been at least interesting, maybe not good, but I think it's time for everybody to move on. I mean clearly Zack Snyder has with his whole like Rebel Moon shit.
Mm-hmm. Which is arguably a lot worse, but you know.
I don't know if that's an argument. I'd say it just is.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
Yeah. Anywho, my shit. So
Yeah.
first three things.
Wow, we
are
got
the-
sidetracked. Holy shit.
Yeah. The first three things are the things I got from Prime Day. Got the bridge on the River Kwai, 4K. This is not the updated disc, which has like Dolby Vision on it, but I don't really care.
Yeah, because I think that's the older release.
Yeah, this is the older release. Yeah, so I don't really care because it was $14. Why the hell not?
Yeah.
Event Horizon. This is like a really underrated film from the 90s. Paul W.S. Anderson, arguably his best film.
Paul
One of his
W.
only good
Anderson,
ones.
director of the Resident Evil franchise, and Alien vs Predator, and Aliens vs Predator Requiem.
Actually, he didn't direct.
He
that
didn't
one.
direct Requiem.
Didn't he?
No.
It was the guys that directed was it Skyline? It was the guys that directed Skyline.
Yeah,
Strauss
he did
brothers.
Mortal Kombat though.
Oh, he did.
original.
I liked that one. I liked the
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat movie.
Mortal Kombat was fun. I mean, I
Not
liked
very
it.
good,
AEV.
but it was
I think
fun.
the first Resident Evil is fine.
Second
and
one's better,
I
but it's not
love
as
Event
movie.
Horizon. Basically, everything else is basically everything else from Paul W.S. Anderson is pretty much a shitstorm.
Yeah, and then
I do want to watch his Resident Evil movies.
The one I would recommend the most is definitely Apocalypse.
Yeah, that's like really the only
He
one I
didn't
like.
direct it.
Yeah. He didn't do the third one either, right?
No, he
I
didn't
thought
do
he
Extinction.
directed. I thought he directed
Yeah.
all of them.
He did.
No,
he
he
directed
did.
1, 4, 5, and 6.
And those are the worst ones, arguably.
Well, I kind of liken the first film as kind of a guilty pleasure in my opinion. I mean,
yeah.
4
I
is
don't-
also. I mean, I kind of along the same lines as 4, but they're not good movies.
Mhm.
But 5 and 6 are just horrible,
Yeah, they're not good.
especially 6.
I mean,
Yeah,
the
I-
movies could probably work, but they are not like they're Resident Evil pretty much in name. Because like they're not.
Oh yeah,
really,
just be
like,
prepared
at
for all the
like,
jump
games.
cuts in
Yeah.
Resident Evil 6.
I mean,
That's
they
why
have
I-
like, they have some of the like the villains, but it's not like
Yeah, that's one thing.
Yeah.
It's not great, but that's one thing I'll praise Welcome to Raccoon City for is that it is very much. It's the Resident Evil.
It is
movie.
like it's
Yeah.
very much so like the games.
mhm.
They tried to tackle too much with the first adapting the first 2 games, but I like
Yeah.
it.
They
I think
did,
it's stupid
but,
as
I mean,
shit.
I still
but
like it.
It's enjoyable.
Yeah. Anyhow, Enter the Dragon, my final one from Prime Day.
Nice.
I haven't seen it, so
But-
I want to check it out.
Great movie.
And then from Walmart today, I got Civil War on 4K. I love this
Awesome.
movie.
Yes, sir.
Nice looking slip as well. And also, this one was a shock to see in there because like no one else found it on 4K in the store, but Boy Kills World.
Such a fun movie.
Yeah. Gavin, you're gonna like this one. Challenge. you.
Hey, let's go.
Yep.
I got
Finally
myself
got
a
it.
copy of
Got that when it came out.
Oh yeah.
Fantastic.
Apparently, this Blu-ray has Dolby Atmos on it, so
I think it does.
I gotta watch the Blu-ray then.
I will say
Yeah.
there's no 4K, but I will say the Blu-ray looks fucking fantastic.
that's what I've heard. Yeah.
It's,
I
love it.
know. Like
Oh,
the
yeah, man.
WBMGM team up does not like to do 4Ks for some reason. So like
It's so odd.
they didn't do one for
So
Air. They
stupid.
didn't do one for American Fiction. They didn't do one for Challengers now. So
They did one.
Yeah,
They did one
whatever.
for the
It's weird.
Beekeeper.
that is true.
It's weird, but at the same time, I didn't really mind it because when watching Challengers, I was like, I don't really need a 4K because it looks and sounds fantastic on just the standard Blu-ray. So
Yeah. Yep. So and then final one, Abigail. I already had this one digitally in HD, so I did not feel the need to get the Blu-ray. So yeah.
I
Just got the
think I
DVD.
bought the movie, right? Yeah,
I
I do have it.
Yep.
Yeah,
right here.
Hmm.
I did buy the Blu-ray. So
If it does get a 4K though, I might get it. I'm not really sure, but
because I wonder if they're gonna do a similar thing that they did with Megan, where they did like DVD and Blu-ray, and then a couple months
Yeah,
later, almost
they
a
did
year
that-
later,
did a
they did
similar
the
thing
Blu-ray,
also with
or they did
Black
the
Phone
4K.
and
they did the 4K Blu-ray and then they did the Steelbook. I
Yeah.
have the Steelbook. I do know that. I do have the Steelbook for Megan.
I know.
I know they also did a similar thing with the Black Phone and what was the other one? Cocaine
Violet
Bear.
Night.
They also did that
And
with
Violet
Cocaine
Night.
Bear.
And Violet Night.
Yep, Violet Night as well. Yeah.
Abigail will probably get one. I won't upgrade because my thing, I don't really see a need. If it's DVD to 4K, I'll definitely do it. Or if like the rest of the franchise is in 4K, I'll do it. But I won't typically upgrade a Blu-ray to 4K because I just don't really. I personally just don't see like a crazy need for a lot of the upgrades. Like they look and sound
I did
great.
do that with the Bad Boys movies. though,
Blu-rays are fine
because
with
I
me.
actually felt like I needed those in 4K.
And Abigail's not a
I've
movie I
heard those-
love either, so it's not like one.
Yeah.
I
I've heard the
gotta
Bad
pick
Boys
up.
movies looked fucking awesome in 4K though. Like I've heard specifically though, like with Bad Boys for Life, the audio is like amazing.
Yeah, that's why I upgraded them to 4K, and also since because I'm getting Ride or Die on 4K. So
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of like 4K reviews I'll watch beforehand to get a sense of them. I will say though, 2 4Ks I probably will not be picking up are Jaws 3 and The Revenge, because apparently like they used a lot of like AI upscaling in it and it looks awful from what I've seen of it.
That's what I've
So,
heard happen with
if the
True
only way I'll get it is I know they did like a 4K and Blu-ray pack for Jaws 2, 3, and 4, and I don't have any of those, so I'll probably pick those up because those
Do you have the
come with
first
the
one on
Blu-ray.
4K? Yeah, do you have the first one on 4K or
I
not?
do. I have the 4K Steelbook.
Okay.
bro, we twinning.
Yeah.
I thought there was a Blu-ray Steelbook for the longest time until the Jaws watch along on
Yeah.
Luke's channel, and I was like, oh shit, that's 4K.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when we did that watch along, which if you guys haven't already, go check that out.
And it was like, I think it was like $15 fucking or something like that. My target.
I got mine for 20.
Yeah,
So.
I was like, oh shit, all right.
That's a good deal. Anyhow, though, I know I heard some like mixed things about the Boy Kills World 4K, and honestly, I didn't mind picking it up on 4K. 1, because the slipcover looks fucking great. 2, because the Blu-ray didn't have a slipcover, and then
Right.
3, because like no one else found it in stores on 4K. So I was just like, you know what?
I couldn't find mine. in
Is the
4K, dude.
Blu-ray
I literally
included
had
in
to
that?
order this fucking
Yeah,
thing.
it is. It is.
Okay, so even if the 4K doesn't look amazing, you still have the Blu-ray for it too.
Yeah, but I did hear really, really good things about the audio mix.
That's good.
So
I mean, didn't you
yeah.
watch the 4K on stream though when I redeemed my code?
It was just on my my tiny ass TV, so I didn't actually like watch it in 4K. But yeah,
Oh, dude, I have a good idea for that actually. If you want to get an experience of it on 4K, you should watch it on a projector.
on the projector. My projector doesn't project in 4K, so
Oh,
yeah. The best thing I've seen
if
on
it did
that
though, I think
projector
this would
though,
be a good one to pop on.
yeah, it might, but
Holy
yeah,
shit, Bad Boys 2 is 2.5 hours long. Jesus Christ.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's a long ass movie, but it's like
Fucking hell.
like Michael Bay core.
Yeah,
is like good Michael Bay or like late Transformers Michael Bay?
Banger
good
Michael Bay.
stuff.
It's
Okay.
It's not
That
good
was,
Michael Bay.
like,
It's
that
banger Michael
that movie
Bay.
was like Michael, like the first 2 Bad Boys films, The Rock, The Island, and Armageddon were like prime Michael Bay.
Yeah,
Because
that's like
if it was like
yeah.
2.5 hours of like Transformers The Last Night Michael Bay, I'm tapping
No,
out.
it-
Or
it's
hell,
not.
even
It's
Transformers
not.
Age of Extinction, where it just goes.
I haven't seen that one. I've
Yeah.
seen the first one last night in that like era. Because I was like I was like a little kid and I was like, oh, I want to see like Optimus and Bumblebee fight. That'll be cool. And that's not like
Yeah.
that's barely in the fucking movie.
yeah.
I'm telling you though, like those explosions in Age of Extinction are gonna get annoying fast, like because they happen so constantly in the film to a point where I'm just like, I'm done.
That'll probably be the franchise I
Like,
collect
'cause
next.
the film could have
Okay,
ended at like
true.
2 hours,
I know Prime
and
Day
it would have
had
been
the
actually
deal.
kind of a guilty pleasure movie. But the film
Yeah.
goes on for an extra 45 minutes where you just waterboard with Michael Bay dog shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's horrible. Like, oh my god! Like, and that was one of those films I was actually kind of hopeful for. Like when it was coming out, I was like, okay, maybe Michael Bay can actually turn this franchise around. You have new
Wait,
actors,
for
new
the
Autobots.
Last Night or Age of Extinction?
Age of Extinction.
Oh, see,
I was
I
hopeful
actually
for
don't,
that film
I don't
because,
hate that
like,
movie.
Because again, I thought Michael Bay could bring this franchise, like, could actually bring something new to this franchise. Because again, new actors, new Decepticons, new Autobots, and then it's just typical Michael Bay bullshit throughout the entire film.
Yeah,
I
the
don't know about,
Transformers
like,
Terrible
franchise-
characters, terrible writing, like horrendous CGI explosions. Like it's just all over the place.
Yeah, Transformers will probably end up being one of the next franchises I pick up next. Because I'm currently going through. I could say I'm going through Aliens. I don't really care about picking up an Aliens 3 and 4 Blu-ray anytime soon, just because of how much I hated those movies. I'll get them eventually. And then Fast and Furious. I think I only need 2 and 3 for Fast and Furious.
I actually like Tokyo Drift. Like,
yeah,
I like that one.
So, for Transformers, I think they might have done like, I think they had like a Prime Day deal where they had like the Steelbook box set with 1 through Bumblebee.
Oh shit!
So
yeah,
I think
I
it's
only
down to,
have
like,
Rise of the
60,
Beast.
though.
So.
Oh, yeah. See, yeah,
And I
also,
actually really enjoyed Rise of the Beasts.
yeah,
I
Rise
did
of the
too.
Beast is
On my
fun.
rewatch, I was bored as fuck though.
Oh, jeez.
And Rise of the, me and Camden went and saw it. It was like we were like, all right, whatever. We'll go to the AMC by the campground. We'll watch Transformers: Rise of the Beast, and we had to wake each other up a couple times. We like fell asleep.
Yeah, we watched it when we first saw it. We had a blast. We thought it was great, and we were excited to rewatch it. And then we were just bored as fuck. So did not. It unfortunately, I had that same thing with Mutant Mayhem though. I loved it on my first watch. Second watch, I was bored as shit.
Oh, really?
I will say it got a little worse on the rewatch for me. It's not it's not crazy rewatchable, but I still really enjoy both TMNT and Rise of the Beast.
I will say,
TMNT.
let me
And what's
let
up?
me kind of give you my rundown of the.
Oh yeah, sorry,
the
Fritzy. What's up,
Transformers
man?
movies.
What's up, dude?
I want to give you. I was like, "What's up, Fritzy?" I want to kind of give you guys my rundown of the Transformers movies. The first one, great. I actually love the first one. Like it was a good start. Like I was like, okay.
How many
Good
movies
start.
are there in the Transformers franchise?
7.
7.
Well,
Okay, let's try.
8
Let's add
including the.
I'm only
the
talking about the
original.
live action ones.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, let's try and speed this up just a little bit so we can talk about like actually Friday the 13th 4.
So yeah, the first one, great. I actually still think it's my favorite one of the franchise. 2, dog shit. Like that film is terrible. It's just illogical bullshit for 2 hours. Like
That's what makes it fun, though.
no, it's not. Like it's just there's no structure to the film. It's just shit just happening for a couple
Okay,
hours.
Luke.
But you like the Crank movies, and those are just shit happening.
Let me just say this though. At least Crank, there's a sense of humor. Like, let me just say
Luke,
this.
there's got to be a kind of consistency in here, because there are like films that you hate because of how idiotic they are, and then Crank is in like your top 10. So it's I get lost.
But at least Crank is aware of how stupid it is. Like, but I'm saying with Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen, they had Michael Bay had no idea what he was doing. Like, and plus that film was made during the writer's strike of 2007, and you can tell while watching that movie.
Man,
Anyway,
I was born in the writer's strike.
off that tangent. All right, done with that tangent. Dark of the Moon, awesome.
Fucking
That
rules.
film's awesome.
I don't care what anyone
The
says.
last hour of that film is peak cinema, right there. And I actually mean that literally. Like, it's amazing.
Peak action cinema.
Age of Extinction, that one can kiss my ass. That film's terrible. And then The Last Night.
Same.
Oh my god, The Last Night is horrendous. Like,
Yep.
that's the worst one. That is the worst one.
Yeah. Probably won't be
Bumblebee,
top either.
great. Bumblebee's great.
Bumblebee's
And I
probably
still like
the
Rise
best
of the
one.
Beast, even though I haven't seen it in a while, but I do want to rewatch it. I still like it.
I'd say Bumblebee's probably the best one.
It is I mean, I kind of will dart back and forth between Bumblebee and the first Transformers, to be completely honest with you.
I think
Like,
the
but
really
I
thing
still
that
kind of
puts
stick with the first film
Bumblebee,
though, because I have my nostalgia with the first film.
Yeah, the only reason I'd put the Bumblebee above the first Transformers is I think the characters are better. And that's like
Yeah,
really the only thing that gets me.
I will give you that. I will give you that. But also, I think, honestly, I will say my only one slight positive with Revenge of the Fallen is the soundtrack. Like, I actually love the soundtrack. But other than that, though, no. Like, we got freaking Green Day, Linkin Park, Avenged Sevenfold on the soundtrack.
Bro, Fritzky, get in here, make up for that pizza. I want some fucking pizza too, bro.
Oh man! Oh, is that a still from Alien Romulus? That's gorgeous. I kind of gotta share it with you guys. Real
I
quick,
got sent this video of
if I may.
a statue of a xenomorph that got delivered at the at like some theater. It was fucking gorgeous.
Look at that.
Oh,
Is that in the? Honestly, I think. Here's the thing, because I don't love Alien like a lot of people do. I think it's really good. I don't love it though. I honestly think Romulus could surpass it for me. I think it'll combine the horror of Alien, which I love, and then like the action of Aliens, which I really like, to maybe become the best one.
I just hope it doesn't have the boredom
What the
of
fuck
the
is
other.
that?
Pookie, what the fuck, dude?
I saw that and I had to send it.
Oh, holy shit. Is that grown-ups too?
Yes,
Oh my...
It's grown-ups too at the Twin Towers.
What the fuck?
I saw that and I just sent it because fuck it, you know?
Yeah. For Transformers, for me, I really enjoyed the first one, nostalgia, you know. Second one, I used to watch it a lot when I was younger, and I used to actually fucking hate it too for whatever reason. But then I rewatched it recently, like in the build up for Rise of the Beast, and I was like, this isn't the worst thing ever. I didn't hate it. Dark of the Moon, I fucking love. That movie rules. And then Age of Extinction, also the same thing as Revenge of the Fallen, except I used to watch it a lot too, like back in the day when I was, you know, when it came out and whatnot. And I didn't love it by any means, but it was like, this isn't the worst thing on the planet either, because like as a Transformers fan, you get a lot of fucking action, you get a lot of cool Autobot shit, you get the Dinobots, and I'm like, yeah, this is kind of badass, honestly. And also the villain, Lockdown or whatever his name is like really fucking cool. I like him a lot. Last night,
but will you at least agree with me that it goes on way too long? Like,
yeah, I don't know, because like I'm entertained the whole time. So like,
I wouldn't say. I'd say for you that like if you're not like counting down the minutes or bored by it, I'd say then yeah, I think you'd say the runtime's fine. At least for you, yeah.
But for me though, I think it should have been at least 2 hours. But then it just goes on for an extra 45 minutes, and I'm just.
I get that, but like I didn't dread it at all. But like the only thing that really holds it back is the human characters, because like,
I mean, I thought all the human performances were garbage.
The human performances weren't bad. It was what was written for them, because there's like this one dude that's fucking a 16-year-old and he's like 23 or something like that. I was like, what the fuck? That's fucked up. But
and I mean,
that,
even
it's like
even the last time I even watched the film, I was even looking at it and I was like, how did this get greenlit? Like, how did this part of the film even get greenlit? That is just stupid.
Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, who knows? But yeah, honestly, yeah, that and what they do with like Megatron, not a huge fan of, because they just like basically like they took the parts of him or whatever and like converted him into like another like an Autobot hunter and whatnot, and then it malfunctions, and then they like can basically turn into anything that they want to. It's just like that makes like zero fucking sense, but okay. It's a cool concept, but like I don't know, it's a little weird, even for Transformers and Michael Bay.
Yeah.
But yeah, last night fucking garbage. Then Bumblebee, it's pretty good. I've never loved it, but it's a good movie. I won't lie.
Can I tell you a funny story, Mike, about Bumblebee?
What's that?
My parents thought that I told my parents that film was coming out, and they were like, "Really, another one? This is gonna be terrible." And then we got the DVD of it. We watched it, and then they were like, "That was actually good."
Mm-hmm.
They were actually shocked at how good it was. But like, I remember the first time I watched it, I was like in love with Bumblebee. Like, I was just in love with the film.
Yeah.
As I've gotten older, I've realized more of the issues. But
yeah, third act's a little generic. Yeah, third act's a little generic, but yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, but I still really dig the movie. Like,
yeah, Rise of the Beast, I'm just kind of in the middle on, because it's pretty much just a generic blockbuster. but
Right.
it's fun.
But I
Oh,
think as a
yeah.
Transformers film, I think it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's fun. I dig it.
Also, didn't despise.
I mean,
the
I
human
definitely,
characters for
I
Rise
definitely
of
would
the
like to
Beast,
give it a
which is
rewatch because
a
I was like
positive
on a
there.
high
I
from
hope
it in
the
theaters.
same thing. I think it'll kind of be the same scenario for because I think we're getting Rise of the Beast 2 and we're getting the G.I. Joe crossover.
Yeah.
So I'm intrigued to see what the fuck they're gonna do there.
Yeah, I thought the human characters were like the best part out of that, and then like the actual like Autobot Decepticon shit was like the weakest part because like the beasts kind of just get sidelined for the most part.
The coolest part
But-
of the movie, and they're barely in it
Yeah.
until like the third
Yeah,
act.
like that was. I mean, the film is called Rise of the Beasts. And
Yeah.
they just get sidetracked for most of the film because it's focused on the Autobots and the human characters.
Yeah, I was
I mean,
lied
I
to.
guess-
That shit was not the Beast Wars. Like, fuck
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
No,
I guess like I
not
guess you
even
could
close.
I guess you could get mad at me for saying like the Dinobots are cool in Age of Extinction, but at least they're in that movie for like 45 minutes.
And
They're
they
in
look
Rise of the
actually-
Beast
I haven't
for,
seen
like,
the movie. I've
15.
seen shit from it though. They look pretty cool too. So
Yeah, they are
I
actually
will give
kind
it
of
this
badass.
though. They are cool looking. I'll give it that.
They're kind of badass. I like how they're used. It's just like that's not really what they are in like the source material, but it's still fucking badass.
But I mean, but I will say this about Rise of the Beast though. I mean, again,
Mhm.
I love the action. I actually thought it was really well directed, like for the action scenes.
Yeah,
I thought it was really well done. I mean, and I loved Anthony
But
Ramos in the movie.
there's like 2 action sequences though. That's like the only thing. 3.
But they were
there's
still
3.
well directed. Like you have to give me that. Like
Yeah, but it was like generic blockbuster.
it was very
direction.
flat. Like Stephen Cable Jr. He's not a bad director,
No.
but it's the way he puts
well,
the
here's
way
one.
he
Well,
does
have you
action
seen,
is very standard, pretty
Yeah.
safe. That's I
His-
think the best way to describe Rise of the Beast
Yeah.
is it's safe.
Yeah,
Which
I
kinda
thought
makes
the
sense.
fight
Best
outside of the museum was okay. I liked it wasn't even much of a fight, but like the
Mhm.
highway fight scene by I think it was it Rome or something? I can't remember locations for
Machu Picchu.
yeah, that.
yeah, but,
And then there was the finale, which was like just CGI cluttered kind of shit
Yeah,
I
stuff.
will say, I
Yeah.
loved the one-liners Prime had. Like me and Camden, it was so funny when he goes, first I'll take the key, then I'll take off his head. Me and
Awooga! Awooga!
then because as soon as as
Sorry.
Optimus said that, Cam and I looked at each other in the theater and just went, damn.
Yeah.
Because his one-liners went hard as fuck.
Mhm.
It's
So-
it's hard to fuck up Optimus's one-liners. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Awooga!
It's so
because
funny
like
that
as
you
soon as
go
he
from,
took
like-
the shirt off, I literally had to yell Eddie's code word, tits.
Is that
Because
really? Is that
I think I remember distinctly. Like I think I said tits in one stream, and then he just popped into the chat, and I was just like, "Is that his code word?"
It's like
Somebody
Beetlejuice.
say tits?
It's like saying Beetlejuice 3 times.
tits, tits, tits. Did somebody say tits?
Or should I say, it's tit showtime?
Showtime!
I'm very
But
curious
by the
if
way,
I'm gonna like
speaking of
Beetlejuice or not, because I hated the first one. So
What?
yeah, the first one was ass.
I thought y'all knew this. I gave the
I know
1.5
you
out of
didn't
5.
like it. I know you didn't like it, but I didn't think you hated it.
I just
I love the original Beetlejuice. I, grew
I
up with
hated
that.
it, and I was like, maybe they're gonna do something different, and it is more of the same. It's staying very tonally consistent with the original, which I applaud it for doing. You know, it's been a while since the first one, so I am curious. I do, because I have the Blu-ray. I do kind of want to give it another shot to see if I'll change my opinion.
Yeah.
But the first watch, I was just like, "What the fuck am I watching?"
It was straight, like it was rat ass. Like I did.
Granted, the only Tim Burton I like is really the Batman movies. Like I don't really care for, I don't like at all Nightmare Before Christmas or things like
Okay.
that. So I hate. It's so fucking.
Wait,
I think
which
it's
one?
so fucking boring.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh,
I'm
get out of here!
I'm
No.
so fucking bored with that movie. I'm so bored.
Yeah.
Damn.
I hate Nightmare Before Christmas. I think it's miserable to sit through.
I'll just say this right now: if Fritzky is still watching this, he's gonna be pissed off with both of you.
Yeah, no, Nightmare. I don't care.
That's one of his
Nightmare
all-time
Before
favorite
Christmas is a
movies.
piece of shit. It's so boring.
I'm
The songs
bored
aren't
out of
even
my-
good. Like it's just shitty.
I'm bored out of my fucking mind with that movie. I didn't
I'm
think
outta
the
here.
songs were very
you later.
interesting,
I'm out of here.
but like I don't know. Like I
I've
applaud
only seen it twice because I watched it once, hated it, And then I tried to rewatch it. I was like, maybe I'll like it this time. Fucking hated it. And also, okay, so yeah, Tim Burton did the story for it. I didn't know. I wasn't sure what he did on it.
Yeah,
So
I like
looked it up.
the animation's pretty interesting to look at. Like, it's visually not that bad. I'm just so fucking bored by that movie. And then I didn't like Beetlejuice. Tim Burton, his style, he seems like his style is like a kind of you either love it or you hate it kind of scenario. I like what he does with Batman. Goes a little too far in Returns, but that's okay. And
I
then,
like
it's
the only Tim
movies.
Burton film I like is Batman Returns. I think
Do you
the
not like the
original
original?
Batman is painfully mediocre.
Oh,
Damn.
that's
Yeah.
fair.
By the-
It has
hey,
some
Mike.
pacing issues. I'd say it has pacing issues. The
Yeah.
original Batman.
What? We want
Cinema,
Yes.
right here.
Yes.
Shit 'em up.
Shit, was wild.
There's some shit 'em up.
And actually, believe it or not, this is also one of those films that scared me as a kid. Like,
Damn.
I
I'm
was
not even
scared too.
joking
I
you,
was
like, when the little kid pulls the head out of the gift bag, I was like, no.
Yeah, I was
No.
scared too. I was really in dread, just waiting for cool shit to happen, but it never did.
Yeah, I found it very uninteresting.
I
You gotta watch-
only
you
like
gotta
I
watch
like the
the-
look of Oogie Boogie, and that's the only thing I like in that movie.
I don't know. Dude, you gotta watch fucking Edward Scissorhands.
I hate it.
Not you. I'm talking
Oh,
about
okay.
Gavin. Yeah.
Cameron,
Not you.
yeah,
Loki.
unless it's people in capes beating the fuck out of each other, you're mostly not gonna like it.
I'm not gonna recommend it unless it's Cobra Kai and Karate Kid.
Yeah.
I will say I haven't seen the Karate Kid movies. I think I saw the first episode of Cobra Kai one day. I haven't haven't seen the rest of it. I liked it.
After I saw the first episode of Cobra Kai, I just binged it. I just
Yeah.
binged it through like all 5 seasons. And
I will say I've seen
that's
that like
one of my
the
all-time favorite shows.
the 3-part choice for season 6. I've heard is not a very good choice, and they should have just done like a weekly or binge release.
I think that's actually like one of the most bingeable shows out there.
Yeah, so that's weird that they split it in 3 parts. Which here's the thing. I hate that Stranger Things started the like volumes or parts things. I'd rather just have it be weekly or binge release.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. They wanted to spread it out so then it was closer, like the end of the season was closer to when they're doing the next
Right.
Karate Kid movie. So they just, they have like that attention peak for Karate Kid fans, and then like get them to buy tickets to go see the movie, which is smart, but at the same time, it's like.
Because I wonder if they were only going to do 2 parts then, because originally wasn't like the new Karate Kid scheduled for like December, and then they delayed it.
I thot so, yeah.
Well, here's the
'Cause
thing. Like, if they wanted it to line up the series or series finale, I think it is, because it's the final season. If they wanted to line that up with close to the release of the new Karate Kid, why didn't they just wait to release the new season?
Because it's been 2 years since season 5.
How many episodes are in the season?
Season 6 is supposed to be 15.
Okay, thank God, because I'm getting sick of like waiting 2-3 years for a show that has like 8
There's like
episodes.
I think it's
Yeah.
like 10 or 11 episodes for the other seasons.
It's
Like-
10, yeah. It's for all of them.
Yeah.
It's 10 up until 5 now.
But I also
We're
wanted
not
to
in
speak
5,
on
6.
but I know this is off topic, but I also wanted to speak on childhood for Tim Burton for me.
Pretty much all of the shit we talk about is fucking off topic.
Yeah.
Love this movie.
Yeah.
Another movie that creeped me out as a kid. Those creatures.
You seem to scare easy, Luke.
Look at that. That shit scared me as a kid. But I don't know. I don't think I watched that film until I think I was. What's the first time I watched it? I think I was 7 when I first watched it. I mean,
I
but
just
love
found a
love
really
James
funny.
Giant Peach.
I just got messaged a really funny picture that was like exactly you guys' thoughts on Zack Snyder. I'm gonna save that shit and send it to you guys.
Fuck yeah,
Oh
bro.
God!
I might know the one you're referring to. I'm not gonna say what it is. That's not ruin it, but I could see the one. I think I might know.
Yeah, I might know what it is because I was gonna.
We saw it,
If
we
it's what I
started
think it
laughing
is, I
our
was
ass
gonna send it to Gav,
I
but
will say though, the past couple of days, with Snyder, because it's seems like a trigger word for the group chat, but it's been probably the most like it's never gotten like crazy out of hand. But
oh
like
shoot, I haven't seen this one though.
except for Josh just screaming, "Stop it!"
Oh god.
That's
The-
fucking funny. Yeah.
Do whatever the fuck I want cuts at no additional cost. Your real issue is that he gets to live his passion and make movies. You're still only good at bitching about it on the internet.
It'd be different if he made good movies though.
I will say I saw a tweet today that
For
was like it'd
your
be crazy
opinion,
if you could
don't
make a
like his
good
style,
movie
it's
under
fine. It
3
doesn't mean
fucking hours.
Shit.
Yeah, I
What
saw.
the
I thought it
hell
was funny. Someone was like, Zack Snyder's incapable of making a good movie under 3 hours.
So then,
Which we're not,
watch
by the way, we're not
long-ass
agreeing
movies
with. We are
again.
just saying we saw that tweet
Okay.
and we thought it was funny.
Okay.
I haven't seen
So-
enough to comment on because
Yeah.
I've only seen like his Rebel Moon movies, which are under 2 hours and are both not good. And
I've
then,
seen his Justice League trilogy, and I don't like any of those. So
yeah, the best one's Zack Snyder's Justice League, and that thing still should not have been 4 hours long.
The only thing I can
Hey,
complain about is the epilogue, but the
I was
rest
gonna
is
say,
fucking perfect.
I was gonna say, Mike.
How much
I was
fucking
gonna,
sex is
if
in
you-
this movie? Can I ask? There's so much.
There's more in part 5.
Part 5 is
Well,
probably
there's, well, there's even more in the remake.
this one might be the boobiest of them. This one or 5.
There's more in the remake.
They made a
sex scene in the
Wolverine
remake that
Xbox
lasts for, like,
controller.
4 minutes.
Well, there's not. I wouldn't say there's more boobs in the remake.
Xbox controller.
There's not. I wouldn't say there's as much boobs as there are as in
I'm
this
saying,
one
like,
in the
I'm saying in
remake.
regards to sex scenes. Like,
I mean, even then, there's like 2.
yeah, I
one
think
that
part
lasts
of
for like 4 minutes.
Right.
Yeah,
But
but
that's
that
still just
doesn't-
one scene.
yeah.
Look at
Oh,
that ass.
jeez.
Not in the
Look
movie,
at
guys.
that.
The controller.
Look
Yeah.
at that.
Yeah.
What do I need to do to get my hands on the cheeked up Xbox controllers for Deadpool? I don't even play Xbox. I just need them.
Scalpers.
I will
Facts.
say, guys,
Yeah.
me and Camden today, we were like thinking, and I came up with the name. So we have like the Do Not See popcorn bucket. We have the Wolverine bucket. We needed a name for those, so I just started calling them Fucka Bucket. I think it works. You know.
Fucking buckets. My
Bucket,
theater,
bucket.
I saw them in the storage room, but they haven't put them out. But they put out Borderlands buckets.
I think they're
Oh,
putting them
yeah.
out Tuesday, like, because our theaters are putting them out Tuesday.
Yeah, well, everyone who was like a guest at the premiere for Deadpool got one of the buckets, so I think they'll probably be selling those. So I'm gonna do what I can to get my hands on it. But tomorrow I'm buying everything Deadpool at my theater.
I will say though, if he gets his hand on one, I'm gonna personally message Zizzy himself because I don't want to walk into his room and he's just going to town. You know what I mean? That's as far as
Yeah,
I
how
know.
do you think I'm gonna do a demonetization speed run with my Deadpool review? You don't even know.
I know.
Yes.
I know.
Now, anyway, though, Pookie, I get you don't like Zack Snyder, but like just
Oh, here
because
we
you
go.
don't like his style doesn't mean he's shit.
Nah, he should.
That is very fair. But Mike,
Well, no,
was
I
gonna
think
say,
his movies are bad. So I say his movies are bad.
But that does
Well,
not.
Mike,
mean
I was
it's
gonna say, though,
objectively
dude.
bad.
His directing, I will say.
Yeah, I don't
like
think
his.
I think he does good cinematography, and that's the only positive I have for
I
him.
think
It's
he
good
could
cinematography.
be I think he's such a visionary director. Like I will say, there were some pretty ugly green screens in the Rebel PG-13 cuts and in the trailer. But
Mhm.
there were also a lot of the stuff where they do with the explosions and the director's cut trailer. I actually liked. He knows how to paint a picture.
Mhm.
However,
He
I
would
think-
kill a nature documentary.
But I will say,
if there was
Yeah.
explosions and
I think
and
the way he gets
Yeah.
his
yeah,
act,
if there's
the way he
explosions and
directs his
superheroes, then
actors,
yes.
and the way he does a script is so poor, in my opinion,
His,
that I can't get by.
his
If he was like
script- yeah.
he could be a cool director like a Hoyt Van Hoytema and things like
Okay.
that.
Also, I hope you know, Gavin. He didn't
Yeah.
write Man of Steel. That was David Goyer.
I do recognize that. I don't have a problem with him.
Okay.
Like, I think his directing's bad in Man of Steel, but my biggest issue is with the writing.
Okay.
But I still hate Man of Steel. But yeah, I mean, fucking hell. Like,
But-
yeah, I don't. Zack Snyder's one of my least favorite directors. I don't like his style. I don't like how he how he directs.
And that's
So,
fair.
yeah, I
But
mean,
like
granted,
saying,
you guys
saying
love him.
he's
It's crazy
blatantly
how
saying
divisive.
he's shit. Blatantly just saying he's shit. Not just like, in my opinion, he's shit. Just saying he's shit. It's like,
Well, I don't think I have to say, in my opinion, he's shit if it's coming from me,
Yeah,
because
like,
that's how
I'm gonna-
opinions
Cam,
work.
But okay, but like,
But it's still
the
just
internet,
your opinion.
And
Exactly, but I shouldn't have
that,
to
but
preface that if it's coming from me, because you
you
guys should
shouldn't.
know it's
You
my
shouldn't,
opinion.
But Cam, the internet works. If you say something, people treat it like it's being objective. So you got to say, in my opinion.
I don't give
don't
a
think
fuck
it's-
what the internet decides for me. I know it's my
Exactly.
Yeah,
opinion.
that's
Yeah.
really something I don't do. Is I don't say like, am I like if I'm reviewing a movie and I put a score on it, and if someone's watching my review and I say, yeah, this movie's bad. I think the fact that there are some people out there that don't understand the difference between, hey, this movie's bad and this movie is objectively bad. I think there's gray area in there is so stupid. But like if there's a movie review of mine and I say this movie's bad, it's obviously my opinion. I totally get why people do preface and people don't preface. But I will say, if it annoys me when like I'm reading a Letterboxd review and someone says, in my opinion, because you put your score on it, you put all this shit on it. I clearly know that it's your opinion on the movie.
Okay, but
it's crazy that people don't.
I still say it because like people don't understand that because
No,
it's
I
like,
get why you say it. Exactly.
You like this movie or you rated it this high? It's not good.
Thing,
what?
I get the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
I do too. I'm just like, listen, I will say probably the funniest case of that is when I said, Longlegs was the most scared I've been in the theater and one of the scariest movies I've ever seen. Clearly my fucking opinion, because horror is subjective and movies are subjective. And someone's like, what exactly did you find scary about this movie? Because I didn't. I said, watch the fucking review you clicked on to comment on. So,
exactly.
Like, clearly it's my opinion.
I don't have a lot of people surprised in my comments. Surprisingly, I don't have like people disagreeing with me. Most of the people that comment agree.
But
I will say a lot of the time I'll have annoying comments like that, but a lot of the time it's just someone being like, "Hey, glad you liked the movie. This is why I didn't," and then we move on with the day. That's the best.
The thing is with your audience is that like your audience likes the same shit that you like.
Exactly.
So,
compared to like, especially like us, I review like pretty much every movie I see.
Yeah,
and they're all very different. Like one day I'm reviewing Longlegs, next I'm reviewing Trolls Band Together. Like I'm reviewing like all different kinds of movies. So obviously it's gonna attract different people to the review and yeah.
But Gavin, I was gonna say this about
my long form review for Longlegs. Shit.
I was gonna say this about Longlegs.
I still need to post my long form review about Longlegs, no pun intended, but like I've been so fucking busy though.
Dude, I saw a Letterboxd review. It was so fucking stupid. It said his legs weren't that long. What the fuck?
That made no goddamn sense.
Next review I'm gonna put up for it if I rewatch it again in the theater. I'm hoping at least because one of my coworkers wants to go see it with me. But if I end up seeing it in the theaters again, I'm just gonna say his hair was longer than his legs.
Exactly.
He did have some long fucking hair in that movie.
Yeah.
I will say, be careful, Luke, because I know you haven't seen the film yet, and there are spoilers going around. I kind of spoilers. It's showing his look of the film. Be cautious, because people are posting that.
I'm not going to, but it's just what I was going to say though, Gavin, like I was going to tell you was if the theater that I'm going to go to is still playing the film next in a couple of weeks because I'm going out for a doctor's appointment. I might go see it. If they still play it.
I'm hoping
because Neon, you never know.
Yeah, Neon, you don't know, but
it was really well though. Apparently,
yeah,
so it is doing great. I mean, like I think it didn't it make like $11 more million this weekend?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, I think it's doing really well. So,
and the movie is having long legs, you could say.
Shut up! Shut up!
Yeah, I will say the Blu-ray. If you can't get to the film, there is a DVD, Blu-ray, and 4K for the film releasing. I believe the date is September 10th. So it's not a crazy.
Well, and it's coming to digital here pretty soon too. So
right.
It's like,
so it's not a crazy.
My theater still has 6 showings a day. So.
Wow,
but I will say this,
mine
though.
is playing actually quite a bit.
Good for you guys. I still did not get it. So.
Yeah, my theater gets the Neon releases and most A24 releases.
Yeah.
If not all.
Well, the only A24 films I got were The Iron Claw and Civil War.
Yeah,
I
mine
might
get
see
like
if I
all of
can-
them.
Anything
I might see if I
Neon.
can go catch it tomorrow during my break.
But I do want
Not
to say
bad.
this.
Might
though.
as well. I mean,
I will say this though.
Because I'm working tomorrow.
I have good news.
What's
Mike,
that?
take me with you. I want to see it again.
Okay, pal. I'll pick you up. I'll pick you up on the way to work, even though it's going to be like a 5-hour drive, and I have to wake up at like 1 in the morning to go pick you up. You know. I'll
Yeah,
probably still be
but,
awake by then. I'll just like chug a monster and then be up there.
yeah.
no, you said
But,
those make you feel sleepy. Chug a G Fuel and then go.
So, yeah, I'll get like two
Yeah, that's probably it.
two shaker bottles full of G Fuel.
Yeah. But
Just grab a spoon and just take spoonfuls of the powder as you're driving. No
Yeah,
breaks.
And then you
Fucking
gotta
hell.
wait. You gotta wait until I go on break. So it's gonna
just
be
go,
like another
just go
4
freaking Emma
hours.
Stone style in Times of Kindness.
I'm just
Just
sitting
drive
on a
down the road
bench
like
the
crazy.
whole time, just sitting straight. Do you need anything? No, I'm alright. I'm just waiting for one.
No,
Yeah.
what you gotta do, you gotta put the G Fuel on your on the steering wheel and just like snort it every now and then and just keep going. That's
No,
even more efficient.
I'm gonna get pulled over though because everyone's gonna think it's cocaine.
Just don't pull over. Just keep going.
I'm Scarface.
Tony Montana. Cockroach.
I'm Tony Montana, bitch.
Cockroach.
Cockroach. Say hello to my little bag of cocaine.
But I was gonna say this though, guys. I have good news of what I'm doing tomorrow.
What?
I'm seeing Twisters again
Nice.
tomorrow afternoon. I'm seeing it again.
Nice. I
Hopefully this time without getting sick.
yeah. I'm planning on going to see Deadpool and Wolverine after work on Thursday. So
I'm seeing
Nice.
Friday, so
I think I'm gonna go Thursday. And then I'm gonna go Thursday with Justin, and then I'm gonna go with Tanner on Friday to go see it.
nice.
More than
Yeah, I'm
likely.
seeing
Oh, the corkscrew.
I think this Saturday is when I'm seeing Twisters again because my aunt really wants to see it. She loves the original film,
Oh shit.
so
The kills in this movie.
But
are
I was gonna say,
fucking wild.
let me just say this. I told Mike about this, about what happened with my experience with Twisters. Gavin, you don't mind if I tell you, right?
go ahead.
He threw up.
Yes.
In the
That's
fucking
what happened.
theater. Damn.
Yep. That's what happened. I did.
Why the fuck did you do that?
Why did you
Yeah, but I don't
do
think
that?
you wanted to.
Apparently.
Why'd you
I
do
know,
that?
I'm not even joking. Listen, let me explain.
Did you at least run to a trash can?
Dude, I didn't think it was gonna happen, so I had no possible way of even running there. Like,
Oh.
I didn't think it would happen.
No,
I have like
build-up,
a
nothing?
pretense where my body's like, yo, you're gonna throw up, and then like I try to run. Little funny story, but one time I was up because me and Gav both got sick at the same time.
I think we had
I
the
woke
flu.
up and I thought I was gonna throw up, and then Gav sat up in his bed. I was like, "What's wrong?" And he was like, "I'm gonna throw up." I said, "Go to the bathroom." And he just vomits on the floor without even thinking.
I made. I keep in mind, I'm making dead eye contact with Camden the whole time.
Yeah, and then he just throws up on our bedroom floor, and I'm like, "Bro, what the fuck?" And then he just goes back to bed.
Dude, I was so
Been
out
there.
of it. Because I had
I've
the
been there.
flu. I had like 100-degree fever. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing.
No, he threw up and just fell back asleep like nothing happened.
I've been there, but that was actually mostly when I've had food poisoning.
Throwing
No.
up tires you out, man. I gotta say.
I
You want to
know.
know? You want to know my most
I
recent food
remember.
poisoning story?
I remember. I remember when I was going to New York. I think it was like close to the time like when we were landing. My cousin who was sitting in between me and my brother, threw up like once we were getting close to landing.
Oh shit.
I think it was because of like the stuff that he ate. I think my cousin like right now he's 10, so because I know he drank a can of Coke and I think he had a couple of snacks, so that's probably why. But that wasn't pleasant. Like, and for the majority of the way down, this is what I did.
Yeah. I
Because
was.
if I just smelled that for the rest of the way down, I would have puked myself.
Nah.
I will say.
Y'all want to
funny-
know? Y'all want to know my 2 stories about food poisoning real quick?
Yeah.
Oh
So
God!
first time-
You told me one of them. You told me one of them.
Yeah. Okay. So first time, was like when I was in 8th grade or something like that, and I was watching Top Gun with my mom, which we still haven't finished, by the way. So anyway, my mom was working like ticket booth at a school event or something like that, and so she finished. We went home after I got like a hot dog from the concession stands and whatnot. So got a hot dog, and I was like, man, this tastes kind of weird, but doesn't taste like bad by any means. But I still ate it, and then of course, went home, started watching Top Gun, and I'm like, Mom, my stomach hurts like a lot. And she's like, okay, go try and take a shit or something. I don't know. So then I go and sit on the toilet for like 10 minutes and like, nothing happens. I'm like, God damn it, what the fuck? So then I go back and I'm watching Top Gun again, and I'm like, God damn, what the fuck is going on with my stomach? And then go back to the bathroom. Nothing happens. Go back, watch the movie, and I'm like, holy fucking shit, what the hell is going on? And my mom was like, dude, stop fucking screaming. No one wants to hear it. I'm like, my stomach hurts. What the fuck am I supposed to do? And she's like, I don't know, go sit on the fucking toilet again. And so I went back to the bathroom, and then I vomited.
Oh, no. I'll tell you.
Okay. And then the funny thing is, too, the only thing I remember about that, like, puking, was that I didn't have glasses, luckily, but most of the vomit ricocheted off the fucking water and hit my forehead. It was funny.
Oh,
yeah, dude, I remember. So I went in one of my, I forget what grade it was, I don't know, but we did like a DC trip. A Washington DC trip, and I remember it was like before we could board, we were just in line, and I had no one next to me, so I just started talking to this random girl next to me that went to our school, so we were just talking, and then we get on the plane, she sits right behind me, and I'm not kidding, the whole time just throwing up behind me.
Shit.
The whole time. And then when I actually got a buddy who sat next to me, he just fell asleep, so I just had to sit out the window. And then by the time we landed, I got a Snapchat, so I don't fucking know what we did. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but
that worked for me. But that did happen to me similar, Mike, where I was like, my stomach hurts so bad. And I was just watching a movie, and then I went to the bathroom. It was fine. As soon as I got up, I just vomited. And then I went back to bed and didn't tell anybody after I cleaned it up. So
oh, shit. No, okay, so then the most recent time, had a burger. Okay, my dad picked up some burgers from the deli, and it was like, these are gonna be like really fucking good. They're fresh patties, don't have to freeze them or anything. Just throw them on the grill. I was the only one who ended up having a burger because my dad had a steak and my mom had like a black and blue burger or something like that, which I don't think tastes very good, but that's just me. Anyway, so he cooks up the burger. I ate it. And I was playing games at the same time too, so I wasn't even thinking about how it tasted or anything like that. So I just scarfed it down, called it a day, and then like went to take a shit, and then it wasn't solid. So like because
red flag.
That's what happens. That's what happens with food poisoning, and then it happens multiple times. I'm like, what the hell's going on? And then, so me and my mom were watching a movie again, and so I keep hearing fucking.
Yeah, sorry, what is that?
It sounds like a mosquito's like flying by a microphone.
Yeah, it does. Anyhow, so me and my mom were watching the movie again. Me and my mom were watching the movie again, and so I'm just sitting there. It's like, I don't know what the fuck's going on, Mom, but my stomach feels like shit. And she's like, okay, try using the bathroom. I was like, yeah, and nothing really helps. And she's like, okay, deal with it, I guess. I don't know. So, my mom's the best mom on the planet, right? Nah. So, yeah, so just like went back to the bathroom, kept going over and over again. And then I'm like, oh God, am I gonna throw up? And I just like took off my glasses, turned around, knelt over the toilet, and then threw up. And at the same time, I shat everywhere.
Oh, not the double combo.
I had to turn around, sit my ass on the toilet, and get a bowl, puke into the bowl, and then shit in the toilet. It was the worst.
Oh,
fucking double,
dude, that's
fucking
even
double
worse,
combo,
man.
Jesus.
Double whining, yeah. Dysentery type shit.
But
that was
shit.
the worst. And then I had to do it like
tell you
4
this, though,
times. I had to do it 4 times because like, I was up like every half hour because I kept trying to fall asleep and my stomach hurt so much that like I couldn't really do anything. So I was just like trying to fall asleep, and then when I'd fall asleep, then my stomach would start acting up again. And I was like, shit! And I ran to the bathroom, start like violently puking. Like it was. That was.
Yeah,
I've
never heard of.
Bro,
I've never heard
I
of
feel
a
the pain.
story. I never heard a story of someone projectile vomiting and shitting at the same time. So massive respect.
Yeah, it was.
I know,
not
right?
fun.
But I'll tell you this. I'll tell you a couple times. So one time when I got food poisoning, it was when I had when my brother cooked orange chicken for dinner.
Oh shit.
Him and I were home alone for a few days, so he cooked that for supper, and I was doing okay, until the next morning. I woke up and my stomach felt like it was about to explode. Like, I'm not even joking. It felt like it was gonna explode. So I go to the bathroom. I'm on my and I'm facing the way of the toilet, and I'm facing like this, like I'm gonna puke. I sit down in the toilet, and then I start shitting, and I'm like, this ain't good. This ain't good. I go back up. My brother is leaving for work. I go back up, like I'm fine, and then 5 minutes later, all over my bedroom floor.
I will say, Mike,
And
really
I
quickly. We
could
did
puke.
just
Mine was
get some
worse.
Funko Pop news for Insidious, and they do look pretty cool. I must say.
Oh
so,
shit.
yeah, those are good.
No,
Oh,
is rad.
shit.
That is rad.
Nice. Those
My
look
2
awesome.
favorite creatures. I will say,
that is pretty
Insidious
rad.
3 kind of underrated. I think it's actually not that bad.
That
I
is
think
pretty
it's
rad.
I think Insidious 3 might be my second favorite. I want to say, like, I think I put it above the original.
I've seen The Last Key and Red Door, and I actually like the Red Door. I think it's pretty good.
I like Insidious 3.
And I thought Last Key was trash.
I don't hate The Last Key, but I also don't like 3 or The Red Door. Like, the last 3 are, like, definitively
I love the
favorite.
first one. I like 2. 3 is... bleh. I like The Last Key, but the Red Door can suck my ass.
Yeah, Red Door is the worst for me, at least. And then I'd say 3, 4, 2, like, by a hair, I kind of like it. And then the first one, predominantly the best.
Dude, how coincidental. That's the same ranking for me. In regards to
I don't know why I didn't love,
5,
or really
3,
even
4,
like
2, and 1.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't even really like the first Insidious. I know this is a hot take to fucking craziness, but Insidious Red Door is my favorite one.
Damn.
Of all of them.
Oh,
It was funny because it was coming out and Gav was like, yo, I'm going to see the new Insidious movie. And I was like, oh, I'll go see it too. It looks pretty good. And that was my first Insidious movie. So Gav had to catch me up on everything.
Also, I went in thinking it looked like shit. So I thought it's always interesting because it was like that for The Strangers Chapter 1, 2, where I was like, this looks bad. And then I go in and I'm like, hey, I actually liked it. So I'll fucking take it.
It was the same weekend that Joyride was coming out, that Insidious came out last year.
Yeah.
My theater was supposedly supposed to get that. They did it, and then they scrapped it, and then got Insidious instead. And I was like, I guess I'll check it out and see what I think, because again, I wanted to walk in and give it a fair shot. Maybe see if I walk out surprised, maybe liking it. And that was the time I reunited with Justin, and then pretty much most of the time we go to every movie together. But I will say, after watching that, I turned him and I was like, what the fuck was that? Like, I literally turned to him and said that. Like, that's
not great.
I was so bored.
Yeah, it's not great. I enjoyed it, though. I liked it. I wish we got more Patrick Wilson in it, but he does have great
Gavin, I will say this for your sake, man. I am glad you did.
Yeah,
I'm glad you liked
the
it.
only
But for me,
the main thing I just didn't like about it is the fact that the peak of the movie is just a retread of all the good things from the previous movies.
Exactly, and for most of the film, it's not even an Insidious movie.
Yeah, and it's really just like, I don't know. It's just like
It's
it's
so
a
boring.
mystery, but you already know the answer. Like, I don't.
Yeah,
If you
that was
watch the
such
first two
an
films,
odd
you
choice.
basically have the answers.
Yeah, I don't
So,
know.
like, what's the point of even watching The Red Door when you clearly have the answers from the first two films?
Well,
I am
maybe
curious
just
to know
because they
what
wanted to
Insidious.
get a new audience. I don't know.
Yeah, I am curious to know what they're gonna do with Insidious 6, though, because
In
here's the thing,
60th.
and with Insidious 6, I'm not calling it in
60th.
60. I'm not calling it in 60th. So
You
y'all
have
can
to.
But
Do it.
yeah, I will say because
Do it.
even though like they were like Red Doors the final one, I feel like it's not one where it's like definitive. Like it
Yeah,
definitely
'cause
for
there's-
the Lamberts, but like
Yeah.
it's not like franchise. It's not like the end of a franchise.
I
really.
just don't think we really need another one, honestly. Like, it just in general.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I just.
I
hope
think
it's
give
not
us
being
something
honest,
new
like,
that's not the old lady, not something with the Lamberts. Just have us
Yeah.
do new shit with the like. Because
Yeah.
what the
it
fuck
would
is
be
what
cool
the
to see
fuck is the
something different,
demon
but,
like
like,
area called? I can't remember for
The
shit.
further.
The
Let me
further.
just say
Do
this.
more
Let me just
shit
say
with
this about
that have
Insidious.
new characters in it. I think that'd be pretty cool because
Yeah,
you
I
could
think
keep it
getting
going.
I will say that.
brand
If
new
you have
story.
fresh ideas, you can keep it going for a bit.
Yeah, brand new story, brand new characters, and maybe do something a little different with the further. Not straying too far from what the further is, but I think Jesus Christ, Jason's
I had no
brutal.
idea
But like,
this
I
was-
think they can really do something cool that we haven't seen before for Insidious. So that's why I'm going to check it out to see if they can do something real cool.
Yeah.
I will say
Let
I
me
love
just say
this
this.
Jason design too. I think the way I like this Jason a lot for this movie.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me just say this about Insidious. Look, I'm glad the franchise is still making money. I'm glad about that. But at the same time, I really don't feel like we really need another one. Honestly, I don't think we really need another one.
I mean, there's a pretty
But
simple
I think
solution.
honestly, if they're just gonna make more, they're just really just gonna milk the franchise dry.
I mean, I think there's a pretty simple answer to this. Don't see it.
Look, let me just say this. I'll give it I want to. I'll still walk in with a fresh pair of eyes and give it a fair chance.
Yeah. Well, okay. How about this, Luke? If the trailers or the premise interests you, go watch it. If it doesn't,
Let me just say this. I'll just say this. If the trailer is good whenever it comes out, I'll go see it.
Because that was very conflicting stuff you just said right there, Luke. I'm not even gonna lie. Because you were like, they shouldn't milk the franchise. They shouldn't be doing more.
but I'll be
I'm
there
gonna
if
go
I
see
want.
it. So my
But
thing is,
I'm just saying, I still want, but I still said I'm glad the franchise is still getting success.
right. But you also said it shouldn't continue. So if you, I mean, I'd say put your money where your mouth is. If you don't think the franchise shouldn't continue,
Okay,
Don't put your
smart
money
ass.
there.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, he's
Because
not.
that's
He's not trying to
exactly
be
it.
smart-ass. Yeah, it's just like if you don't want it to continue, then don't lay down your dollar for it.
It's what
Yeah.
I'm doing for Rebel Moon. I'd rather not have it continue, so I'm not going to watch the director's cuts for the movies.
Yeah,
So that's what I'm doing for that franchise.
I'd only watch the rest of them if they just do the director's cuts because I actually want to see Snyder's vision.
Yeah, I am very curious to know if they are like very different movies. Because
Yeah.
if they are, I'll probably consider it. But from what I saw from the trailer, I was just not very much so. Whatever. But I will say, if they do a Rebel Moon Part 3, just don't do the PG-13 bullshit.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Oh.
fucking blood in that trailer.
Yeah, they were like, "Hey, this is Rebel Moon. Don't worry, guys. This is rated R. Trust us." That was like the whole trailer.
Yeah,
Rebel
and-
Moon. It should instead of just like what's it called? Chalice of Fire.
It's
No, that's
callous
not
of
it.
it's
That's
like
not
callous
it.
of blood cure for. I don't fucking know.
Chalice of
Curse
Blood.
of Forgiveness is the second. Whatever the first one's called, they should just be Rebel Moon, but blood and robo tits, and there you go.
I will say, because like even the like on Netflix, it's just Rebel Moon Part 1 Director's Cut, Rebel Moon Part 2 Director's Cut, and then the titles are in the description. I don't think they needed new titles.
No, they didn't. But like even Snyder said though, it's like they are to him at least two completely different movies because the point of what he was trying to do is that he was trying to satirize the sci-fi genre and like its tropes and whatnot. And
the fuck
what they
he
did
say
was,
that? I never heard them say. Did he say that?
yeah, he said that in an interview. Yeah, he
Really?
said the point of the films was to satirize and like just like poke fun at genres and then go deeper and try to like be as graphic as possible, and the PG-13 cuts cut that completely, and that's what I want to see. And like that's what I want to see.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's what the point of it is. It's like supposed to be graphic in nature. It's supposed to be
Which makes sense from the trailer for the new one.
Yeah, yeah, and it's supposed to be satirizing the sci-fi genre, and that's not at all what the PG-13 cuts were, and that's why.
If he like said that,
Oh.
and that like, and then I watched the first trailer, be like, what the fuck is he talking about?
Yeah.
Here's Jason.
What the hell?
See,
That's
I would
crazy.
probably watch the Rebel Moon Part 1 director's cut if it wasn't 3.5 hours.
Yeah, I don't like those runtimes. I guarantee they could use them well, probably, but I don't know. I will say, Mike, if you like come back loving them, I'll probably consider it though.
I mean, I also love Man of Steel, so I don't...
Well, because I mean, here's the thing. I feel like, especially for like, because Man of Steel, it's like just pure theatrical cut, as like Rebel Moon, it's apparently allegedly like they're very different. So I'd still be curious, like if across the board the reviews are pretty good for the movie, I'll probably check it out.
Mm-hmm.
It's like kind of what you guys are doing with Strangers in a way. Like you didn't like the first one.
Yeah.
If the reviews are good, you'll go see it.
Yeah.
At least
I
watch
guess-
it on
Or,
streaming.
Yeah.
or maybe, or when the trailer comes out and it actually impresses me, like with where they're going, maybe.
Yeah.
You know, the thing that's funny though, Gavin, is that you liked the first part more than I did.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah, it's like you liked it more than I did, but I'm the first one who's gonna say I'm watching this director's cuts. And he's like, "Fuck no, I'm not watching that."
Yeah, because my thing is,
Yeah.
I thought the first part was kind of okay, but part 2 was awful. So in turn, that made me like the first one less because it was like, and it was supposed to be kind of like just one big movie. So that is funny that you mentioned that though, because I never thought about that.
Yeah.
But like 6.5 hours on the same day on Netflix, a little chunky.
I don't know. I was able to binge Cobra Kai that quickly, so
Yeah,
I think I binged Cobra Kai within like a few days.
yeah.
Yeah,
did
I
you-
think
did
the
you watch
point is,
season 6
even
yet?
for me, I'm not good at really being like, I don't think we should get this and still going to see it. But now especially, like these past little bit, I've just been like, if I get one over, and if I see potential in the movie, I'll go see it. That's gotta fucking
Yeah.
hurt.
For me, unless it's Marvel, I have to be won over to see it. Like, if it's Marvel, I'm seated. Like, we all know that. But, like, the Fall Guy, I wasn't even sure about until I saw the trailer for that. And I was like, that was pretty cool. I'll watch it. And I loved it.
Mhm.
I mean,
So, yeah, if I just don't give a fuck, or if it's a franchise I'm done with,
I'm
like...
just saying, like
Like
I'll
the
just see
new
this
Rey
on the
Star
Fall Guy.
Wars movie, I might skip the Rey Star Wars, the next Star Wars in theaters because I don't give a fuck. But I probably will end up seeing the Mandalorian movie because I like the Mandalorian.
Exactly.
Mhm.
I don't give a shit about the Rey movie. I need to be won over for that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't give a shit about Rey's character. I like the Mandalorian's character, so
Now,
I'm
I will
probably
say,
gonna
if
end
I
up
get
seeing.
big enough to get like invited to these kind of movies, and here's my thing: I'm not being like I don't get paid for watching movies right now, so I am gonna be much more particular. But in a couple years, if it's my
Yeah.
job to review movies, I'll probably still go see the ones I'm like, I don't know.
Have you hit that watch hour stamp?
No,
or
that's
no?
the one thing I'm trying to.
Okay. Yeah.
fucking get.
Why aren't you? Oh wait, the door's broken. I was gonna say, why aren't you shutting the
Like,
fucking door?
what's going on here?
Ah!
I'm actually getting pretty close with the watch hours on mine.
Nice. But you have to maintain that, and you also have to get 1,000 subscribers. So
Right. That's
yeah.
I think the watch time is like the hardest part with that.
Actually, Luke, I think you might be able to apply for like, what like the first tier of it, whatever. It's like you
Yeah,
get
that's what I was talking about. Was the first tier of it like?
well, I mean, like where you can do like live streams, you can do like memberships and whatnot.
Yeah,
That's kind
'cause
of what I was meaning like about that.
Yeah, because
Okay.
you need 500 subs, 3 video uploads in the last 90 days, and either 3,000 watch hours or 3 million public shorts views.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it like
Oh.
4,000 then for the watch time for like the standard?
No, standard watch time is just 3,000 hours.
Yeah.
I thought it was 4.
No,
yeah,
it's
four,
it's
actually.
3,000.
3,000.
For hold on.
Wait, no, for the big one, for like the.
For the 1,000 subscriber one, I'm
That
pretty
can't
sure
be
it's 4.
right.
I'm pretty
For
sure
the
it's 4.
1,000,
Yeah, it's
oh
4.
no, yeah, for the 1,000 subscriber one, it's 4,000. I was looking at the basic one. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even know. I'm on the menu right now. I didn't even know to scroll down to the 1,000 one.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good watch time
Oh, man.
hours. I will say shorts is a lot is where I'm like trying to hit a lot of that at, because that one, 10 million. Don't get me wrong, 10 million shorts views is a lot, but like those ones you
I know,
can.
right?
Those are so much easier to get than like watch
I'm
time.
Well,
Especially
on
for
Okay,
average,
videos.
my
videos right now,
shorts
man,
get
but-
like upwards of 400 plus views,
Right.
so shorts are easy for me to
Plus-
crank out.
Oh,
like
here we go.
my videos are like not
Oh.
even 10 minutes, so those are also harder to get watch time on, because they're not very long videos.
Wait, here it comes.
Oh,
Face
shit.
reveal.
Well, not really face reveal, because we've
Oh,
already seen them in
God.
the previous 2 movies.
Well, this version.
This
This
ver-
is
this
the
face
face
of
reveal of
Jason.
Jason in this movie.
I will say this is probably his best face look out of the first 4.
Also, but I also do
Yeah.
want to say that Corey Feldman looks so weird with a shaved head.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here it
Why
comes.
did he shave his head again, though? I don't remember.
Because he just was
He
trying
did
to
that
look
to
like
trick
Kid Jason.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, but it was like he. Like, what was the point of it though? Besides just tricking Jason, it's just like.
I think that's it.
The whole point was just to distract Jason.
Yeah,
Oh, is
like
it-
he was trying to flashback Jason to his childhood days. Like,
Oh, okay.
because that was
I was
kinda
gonna say,
why
yeah,
he,
like
he
what
shaved
what?
his head.
Yeah, I was gonna say like what would trigger that, but I guess like his childhood. Yeah.
Yeah.
Back when he was a kid, like, because
Yeah.
he didn't have hair when he was a kid. So,
So good to know if Jason sees any bald kid, like you're pretty much safe.
Yeah.
we'll also kind of play into the fact that they're just like, hey,
Caillou
that's very
X Friday the
recognizable.
13th. Caillou X Friday the 13th.
Exactly. Caillou's safe. Caillou's
Kai
living.
can beat him.
still not
Well, he's
dead.
probably gonna. Isn't Caillou like canonically dead or something like that?
I don't know anymore. I don't know, man.
Like,
You posted on your story a bit ago that one of the Teletubbies died from AIDS. So who knows
Yeah.
anymore?
Yeah. that's
Probably.
true. Yeah.
I hate this fucking slow-mo.
Yeah. Zack Snyder.
I will say the best part about the like director's cut trailer was like all the like a lot of the quote tweets were how much fucking more slow-mo can he add, and just fucking shit on that. That's the worst part of Rebel Moon 2, I'd say, is the slow-mo. We don't need slow-mo during Farming Simulator, the movie. Let's be honest here.
I want that. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's because we had our best friends over when Rebel Moon 2 came out. They didn't watch Rebel Moon Part 1, but they watched Part 2 with Gav. I fucking slept through it.
And slept through it.
I
and
was
it so
like I want to hang out with my friends, but I do not give a shit if I haven't watched Part 1. So I just fell asleep.
Mhm.
Yeah, so
that's when I bust out my PS3 and play some COD Black Ops 2. But you know.
Oh yeah. My PlayStation was tucked away, so I legit was just, it was either just like go in another room and look at a wall, or just like I don't know, just sit there.
Because we paused halfway through Rebel Moon Part 2 and we went and ate pizza and we were like, guys, this movie fucking sucks. Sorry, Tommy's just standing in the doorway, so fucking funny.
Yeah,
God.
that's how I look at the
I
microwave at
still
3
don't know
a.m. when
what
I'm
it is.
making
Like,
my pizza
I can't
rolls.
get that out of my head of Corey Feldman with a shaved head. It's so weird.
What an odd freeze frame.
Oh, he's evil now. No, that's just fucking hilarious.
I don't know. This
Dun,
movie kind of fucking rules.
Dun, 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 dun.
This movie kind of fucks. I don't care what anyone says.
Yeah, this one's fun.
I'd still keep it at like a 2-star rating.
I think it's fine. It's like, especially on rewatch, even with the Corey stuff, it's kind of just another Friday the 13th. Like it's just like the other ones.
This is the final chapter because they kill Jason, but they killed him in every other fucking movie.
They think they killed him, but then they just get that freeze frame, and I'm just like, they're gonna keep going, aren't they?
Well, at
And sure enough, they
the
did.
time they did that freeze frame, now they weren't gonna keep going. So
Mhm.
And then the movie made fucking bank because they make the movies for $3, like Blumhouse does nowadays.
Mhm.
Exactly. Like so then they just shat on another one.
Yeah. All right. Well, ladies, I think that's about it for the stream. By the way, Noah popping at the last second. What's up, dude?
Hey,
Last second.
You're
what's
late,
up, Noah?
The man himself.
Yep. So, anyways, though, guys, if you guys want to plug anything like upcoming videos, be my guest. If not, then
Yeah, I don't got nothing really.
Oh, yeah.
You just see my
Alright.
app right down there. So.
Yeah,
Only
yeah,
thing I
same.
really got is AVP watch along next Tuesday.
gotcha. For me, probably can expect a Deadpool and Wolverine review at some point this week. Long legs
I
review.
was
I
about
want
to
to
say,
try.
yeah, I think I might do a review of that.
Yeah, if
Yeah, 'cause
I'm
Mikey, you've
not
been-
busy Wednesday, I'm gonna try and post a long legs review. But if not, then
Yeah, because
yeah.
like you've been getting into like doing videos again, like standard videos too.
Yeah.
I do want to. Like, I definitely want to go back into doing videos here soon.
Yeah, I was wondering
Mhm.
why you stopped because like wasn't it the last one like it was like Blue Beetle and then wasn't it like the 31 on 31?
Well, the 31 on 31 I recorded through StreamYard.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, still just a video though.
I know, but like, yeah, but the last
isn't
like
it just
traditional
the-
film review I did was
yeah.
Blue Beetle.
Isn't
So-
it just though that like your phone doesn't have the best storage for videos?
No, it was the video editing service I did that just
Oh.
would not export my videos.
Do CapCut.
So I just
Yeah,
stopped
I was
doing
about
it.
to say do CapCut. That'll help you so much.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's why I downloaded Cap. I mainly at first I kind of just downloaded CapCut just to make memes on TikTok, but
Yeah.
Yeah, CapCut's
but-
great. I use it for.
but
I
I'll use
the
CapCut
PC
from now
one.
on to make videos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I use the PC one. So
I do both actually. I do PC and mobile.
I do
so,
a lot of like shorts through CapCut Mobile.
yeah.
like, a lot of, like,
see, I've
But,
had
yeah, I'm gonna
problems
start
with my
using,
mobile.
my phone for to do CapCut.
See, I've had problems with mobile CapCut where like I start recording and then it like doesn't like record the audio for some reason. So it'll like have my video clip but not like the audio. So I have to just like record a little clip and then restart the entire thing and then see if it happens
Yeah,
again.
but
Because a lot of times it even
But,
does like twice that I start recording and then just doesn't do the review like the audio. So I just have
Mike,
to
I have
restart
to.
completely again.
Mike, can I ask you a question?
What? What's up?
I want to talk to you about this off stream about some certain stuff that you do on CapCut. I'll talk to you about this off stream.
Okay. Also, I do want to pitch something to Gavin after stream. So yeah. Anyways, though, guys, thank you for hopping in. If you did, and thank you to these guys for joining as always. Next Monday, if I'm not working, is Friday the 13th, Part 5, A New Beginning.
Not that bad.
It's
Terrible.
It's
Sorry.
not sick, but it's
It's on the for me. It's on the same level as the first four. It's just
yeah,
another
it's just
one.
another Friday movie. Really.
I don't know. I enjoy these ones a lot more than I do 5, but you know,
That's
fair.
That's fair.
yeah,
There is a dip in quality, I will say.
But
yeah.
I
Well,
mean,
apart from the
I
first one, which
actually
sucks
I
ass,
think I even went through a phase where 5 was my favorite, but then I rewatched it and I was like, why was this my favorite?
Yeah, it's just Friday the 13th with just like a bit more tits.
with no Jason.
I know, but
yeah.
like,
Yeah, but it's no
Just,
Jason,
again,
but
I
it's
went through a
basically
phase, like,
just
that
Jason
was
until
my
the
favorite.
reveal.
yeah.
It's just Jason. That's why I don't personally mind it.
Is it just me, or do the movies without Jason in them kind of fucking suck ass?
You're right.
I can't
Yeah.
comment because I haven't seen Freddy's Dead. You're doing the I forget.
Freddy's
what you
Why
did
would
with-
Gav? No
Oh,
shit,
Freddy
Freddy's
is dead.
no shit.
Freddy-
Jason isn't in Freddy
Did I just
Dead.
say Freddy's fucking dead? I meant
Yeah.
I am Jesus Christ. I meant Jason Goes to Hell.
Final.
Yeah, no, that one's
Kinda
dead.
in it.
That one
Are you
Kinda.
doing
sucks.
like all of them, Mike? for the
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna
But,
try and do
but
all
I'm
of
just
them
saying
for
though, dude,
sure.
Jason Goes to Hell fucking sucks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
if I-
probably then because I still need to watch Goes to Hell and X, so I will
Yeah.
probably then wait.
If I have to can any of them, it's only gonna be probably Freddy versus Jason, and then just do it another time because like
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
It's-
I mean,
it's not.
wouldn't it be better like to do it like if we do the Nightmare on Elm Street movies or?
not. I don't know because there's a lot of ties to the Friday the 13th movies as well, but I don't think I'm ever gonna do the Nightmare on Elm Street movies honestly, just because like it's a lot of torture.
Well, the
Like,
only
there's-
like when we really, I think the only time I like think I really get to the torture was with 5 and 6. In my opinion.
For me, the remake, but yeah,
I'm one of the few people that likes the remake.
Fuck
Don't come
you.
at me.
I'm kidding.
Don't come at me. I like the remake.
I hated the remake, but
It
yeah.
sucks. It sucks.
I didn't even bother, so.
Yeah, don't.
Well, and I only
anyhow.
watched the remake once. I remember liking it back when I first watched
Dude,
it.
Hashtag not my Freddy.
They dip
Maybe I
into
need to watch it again, but
They basically try to say that he's a pedophile, but he didn't do anything wrong.
Hashtag not my Freddy.
That's
Yeah.
the whole point, like the third act reveal.
Oh, I know that. I watched the kill
Yeah.
count on it a couple times, and
Yeah,
I was
I
like,
don't
what the
like
fuck?
I don't really like the original either, but the remake is so much worse.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that doesn't have Robert Englund, like, who at least, like, just, like, chews up everything.
It's got Rorschach though.
Yeah,
It's got
he's
I
not,
mean, I like Jackie Earl Haley in the role though. Like,
Yeah.
I'll be honest about that. I like
he's
him in
not
the
bad.
role.
He's not.
Also-
I don't say he's very good, but he's not bad.
Also, Gavin, please fucking watch Watchmen. Zack Snyder didn't write it.
I will-
see.
and I will-
The thing for me is that I just kind of don't care about that movie. It's not the fact for me. I don't care that it's Zack Snyder directed it. Whatever. I just don't really care. The only Watchmen movies I plan to watch are the new ones, the 2 new ones.
I will say, though, Mike, I started,
Hashtag
before I
Watchmen, the
watch
best
any of the
Zack Snyder movie.
adaptations, I started reading the book, and it's pretty good so far. I read, I think, the first 2, like, chapters of it, because I have, like, a big graphic novel collection of it, and it's pretty cool.
It picks up.
It's dope so far. I like it. It's really well written, but I mean, of course it is.
Yeah, and it's literally just an adaptation of the graphic novel. It's
Yeah.
like
It is,
pretty,
yeah. I
it's
mean,
it's literally just
Watchmen
like
is actually
plot
my
point for
favorite Zack
plot
Snyder
point.
movie. Is that one? It's Watchmen.
Same. Yeah, it's basically, plot point for plot point, word for word, an adaptation of
I
the
forget.
book.
I
So
will
I
it's
need,
not.
I need to
If
get
I
that
do
movie on
watch-
Blu-ray here soon.
If I do watch Watchmen, is there like multiple cuts of the movie, or is it
There
just
is-
The one I would recommend watching is the director's cut.
I
Yeah,
shouldn't
the
be
director's
fucking surprised
cut-
that there are more cuts, honestly.
Yeah, there's 2 different cuts for it, but it's like
There's also the
one
final
of them.
cut that has a lot of the graphic novel stuff.
Okay, one at a
Yeah.
time.
Okay, so yeah, Luke, shut the fuck up. No offense, but shut the fuck up. There's 2
You're an
cuts.
asshole.
Shut the fuck up. Okay, so yeah, there's 3 cuts. The theatrical cut, which is it's really good. It's not on the levels of the director's cut though, which adds in some pretty important shit. And then the final cut, the ultimate cut or whatever, just has like this little segment that's in the books that's like these newspaper segments. It's like a comic that kind of like relates to that kind of like mirrors the story of what's going on. It's just like it's fine.
I got
It's
you.
just like it's too much though, and if you don't want to watch 3.5 hours, don't watch it. Just watch the 3-hour cut.
Okay, I was about to
So-
ask how long the director's cut was. But
Yeah,
it's
3 hours.
fucking
It's 3 hours,
Holy
but
shit.
it's worth it because like
Okay.
it's worth it because it's the fucking graphic novel just like laid out in front of you.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, I
with
might
some
check it
slow
out.
mo. Yeah, it's
I might.
fucking good. It's fucking good. I don't.
If I watch any like past Snyder movie, it will end up probably being Dawn of the Dead. So
Yep. Anyway, though, guys, thank you again for joining in. Also, Luke, can you just mute real quick? Because it's fucking the echo is killing me, dude. Just mute for like 1 second. Okay, now I'm not hearing it.
yeah,
Okay. Anyhow, yeah, thank you guys again for joining, and sorry for the echo again. Jesus. Anyway,
Don't blame
Yeah.
me. That's on
it's
your
not
end.
your fault. It's not your fault. It's not on my end. The fuck you mean? It's coming from you.
yeah, I
It's
hear
coming
it too.
from you. Yeah. It went away when you muted, so it's coming from you. But still, it's like it's
I don't hear any echoes, so
well because it's
Yeah,
coming
'cause
from you.
it's
You
coming
can't
from
hear
your end.
yourself. Yeah. Anyhow, yeah, thank you guys again for joining. And thank
course.
you guys for watching. And stay tuned for next week, possibly for New Beginning. That's what it's scheduled for.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Peace out, everybody.
guys.
Sayonara.